is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown. The conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Penn State 7, Michigan State 0.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Michigan State Spartans offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. It's 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Supper with a strong tackle there.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. 7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
Number 14.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We've talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he'll try to pick it up on the ground. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the point after is good.
Penn State 14, Michigan State 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They pressure him and get him, but lost back to the 7-yard line. 2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Back to pass. It's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Design quarterback run. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Spartans look to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking for a gap. It's Ray. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Single back. Takes the handoff. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Penn State, 21. Michigan State, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Looking for some space. It's Ray. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Moore. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Bumped by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. And the Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field.
Run zone, 4th down.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back to turn, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Michigan State, 0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught in the flat by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Has the first down and more. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands, and you end up thinking way too much. It's your hands a little shaky.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They stop a receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Spartans will line up to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They bring him down right at the 20.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense makes their way on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Spartans.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
28, Michigan State.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll run it to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Clay moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
To the end zone, but incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
You need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in, the quarterback knew it, the offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Incompletion sets up a third and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Oh, he's stuffed. I don't think he got in. He didn't. What a play. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Penn State, 37. Michigan State, 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Grab behind the line. It's Ray. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just... First half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Spartans will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Heading left after the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense swarms him on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Wide open downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? To the air. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will have to kick this away. He'll come on for his 6th punt tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense. There. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back. It's Moore. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This time, a completion. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Short pass, finds the tight end. Solid tackle, able to get him down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Martin. Gets the first and still running. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. It's second down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the... That one is incomplete. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught quickly. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal. And the The Nittany Lions come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Grab down the middle. It's Martin. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up for the third and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
He's got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
51, Michigan State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Duggar. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pass caught. Second down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Third down play for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
51.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get the passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Duggar. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. QB bootlegs here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Spartans bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out and do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
65. Michigan State with 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the Michigan offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the Spartans will have to punt this one away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Back to throw again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return. Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
65. Michigan State, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires it down the middle. He's got it in the open. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.